All right, guys, welcome into today's video. We are here to talk about a couple of different stocks. That's right. And we're going to start out here about talking about Gamestop. That's right. Ticker symbol GME. They have a huge announcement. That's right. GameStop plans a 4-for-1 stock split. And I like this here. That's like 4 trips to the moon. That's pretty awesome. All right, so here it says GameStop said on Wednesday it has approved the 4-to-1 stock split that will take place later in July. The company first announced plans for the split back in March. The stock split doesn't directly impact the value of the company, but divides the existing shares into smaller pieces, making it much more affordable. At the close of the business on July 18th, stockholders will receive 3 additional shares for every 1 share they have via stock dividend. Trading will begin a stock split adjusted basis on July 2nd. So that's pretty huge. It's a stock dividend. So a lot of people have talked about shorts are going to be trapped because it's not like a traditional stock split. It's a stock split, but a dividend. So very interesting to see that how the price action, as you see here, GameStop was up today over 15%. It did give back a little over 5% after hours because Ryan Cohen let go of the CFO and they did some layoffs and stuff like that. But they basically said that CFO wasn't a good fit for the company. He wasn't really hands-on from the little bit I was reading on it. And a lot of the companies is laying off employees right now, unfortunately. So they're trying to adjust their margins to be able to, make the balance sheet look a little better. Average volume here you can see on GME is 3.2 million. And today GME traded over 7.4 million. You see Ehor posted on Twitter about GME short interest is about 1.5 billion, 13.26 million shares shorted, 20% of the short interest to float, 17.3% S3 short interest to float, 31.82% fee. And here you can see the shorts are down negative 121 million in 2021 mark-to-market losses, guys. That is amazing to see. And here you can see on today's move of a 13+% move, the shorts lost 235 million. That is amazing. Also wanted to touch base here. We got an investor asking if a short seller borrowed 1 million GameStop shares and now GameStop is giving 3 additional shares to shareholders, how the short seller is going to pay back to lenders in shares, not dollars. And Ehor here gives an answer saying, I'm not sure whether it's technically a stock split or a stock dividend. And he says here, a stock split, short positions go from 1 to 4 shares, meaning if they were short 1 shares, now they're short 4 shares. A dividend, short owes 3 shares, but usually makes that money back up on the stock price drop. So that's going to be interesting. I'm not really sure how that's going to all break down, but we're going to see if the price is going to jump here because here coming in July, I think it was July 18th on that article there that you got to be an owner. At the close of business on July 18th, you have to have those shares and they'll start trading on the adjusted basis July 22nd. So now we're here to talk about ticker symbol MMAT and MMTLP. So let's look. Really kind of broke even for the day, and that's kind of sad because if we look at the S&P heat map, I'm going to deactivate the camera. But you can see the market was very green overall, and a lot of the retail stocks was going good. And actually, energy over there, oil and gas was going good, and we're going to take a look at that. But overall, a lot of my watch list that I have for the retail investor stocks, they were all up anywhere from 3 to 8%, some of them even 10%. But metamaterials kind of laid low, and that could have been because of, the dilution we had, and people want to wait to see till we get more information. And I'm waiting for this S1 coming out soon, and we got the earnings coming out here in August, so that's going to be good. We're going to touch base on that. All right. So average volume is 6.1 million. We only traded 3.5 million, so not really a great day on volume. Look here, MMTLP on the other hand had a great day, up 3.68%, trading at $1.69. Average volume 322,000. We trade at 226,000. And if you're new to the channel because you came here from GME, just want to let you know MMTLP is traded on the OTC. This is MetaMaterials Torchlight Preferred Shares. This is going to be a special dividend. This here is just, I guess you would say, a nominal amount that has no value right now technically, because this value will be placed in the form of the sale of the Oro Grande, which is oil and gas assets and, well, oil and natural gas from the Oro Grande project. So until we get more information of what the details of that is, this is just two market makers came up, listed these shares because they are short a bunch of shares and they're trying to buy these shares up before they have to cover. So the more they can buy, the less they're going to have to pay out their pockets when the time comes. All right, so looking here on Fintel for MMAT, 10.5 days to cover. And honestly, everything else, not really much. Yesterday, we were at 2.3 million shares, and now we're at 1.3 million. So they did borrow 1 million shares, but we still have 1.3 million available. Short bar fee was still setting at 37.20. And the FINRA short volume ratio is a 43.54. And the aggregate short volume ratio is at a 45.18. Taking a quick look at crude oil and natural gas for our MMTLP, WTI crude's at $102.70. That's right. Oil broke back over $100. Brent crude at $104.70. And natural gas rose up pretty good, $6.18. All right. All right, so we got some tweets here to go at. And the first one I'm going to cover is we got one here from MetaMaterial News that Meta's Q2 earnings are expected to be on August the 9th after market close. And I'm going to show you the proof of where that has been, where we got that from. And Ehor posted MMAT short interest here today. So let's go over this. So for MetaMaterials, short interest is 44 million. There's 41.12 million shares shorted. That is 16.53% of the short interest float, 14.19% S3 short interest to float, currently sitting at a 42.57% fee. And shorts are up $48 million on 2022 mark-to-market profits shorting MMAT. And today they're down 411,000 on the 0.93 move. But we did see that we gave some of that back after hours. All right, and the next thing, here it is. So we got a thank here to NFT King 207. Looks like he had an email out to Mark Kamenowski, which is Meta's investor relations department. And here you can see, and here you got a reply back. Thank you very much for registering on the Meta website. You have been added to our database for all future communications. To answer your question, here's the timeline of the Q2 releases as of today. Tuesday, August 9th, after the market close, webcast Wednesday time to be determined. And sent on behalf of Mark Kamenowski and has his direct number, the IR MetaMaterials. And there you can see it. So we will see if that changes. That is coming from the investor relations. So we'll see until Meta posts something official. But that seems pretty official that it's coming from Mark Kamenowski. The next thing here I want to talk about, a little bit of speculation here. I just wanted to post this out here. So I was scrolling through here on Twitter and I saw that John Berta put a like on this post. And it's an article from Reuters saying how Tesla tapped a tiny Canadian lab for battery breakthroughs. Now, we have been done a lot of videos here kind of going over the speculation between Tesla and MetaMaterials working together. A quick summary, I did videos a while back on it. Basically, we have a Canadian office that is next door neighbors to Tesla. Literally in the same building, MetaMaterials and Tesla have offices side by side. So we have been in talks with Tesla. We don't know if there's any official deals. That has nothing been official. We're just all speculating. But it's kind of funny that MetaMaterials just posted how we're partnering up with a company to do battery, and then now this one here is for the Canadian lab is going through battery breakthroughs as well. So it makes it kind of hard to believe that nothing is going on here. Because if I go down here to the post I did, right here, MetaMaterials to collaborate on next generation batteries. So with Cooliometrics. And so it's kind of funny that, we're dealing with Tesla. I know we're dealing with Tesla. I know it's technically speculation. Go check out this article. You can get that off my Twitter. And it doesn't mention MetaMaterials or anything like that. I just wanted to post it in here. But it does talk about an individual here, Don, right here. Don's work in the public. What was his other name? His first name. Yeah, Don started working in lithium batteries in the 70s. Talking about the Halifax guys. That's right where we were at. And yeah, right here. The Dalhousie. Here you can see Tesla's Dawn and Dalhousie connections go deeper. So guys, this is just like this. When I did that video a while back, this was referring to the guy that's going to be the one getting us into talks with Tesla. Dawn, that's right. Actually, I did this video about a month ago, and it's Jeff Dawn. That's who it was. So I'm going to put the link to this video, and I put metamaterials, MMAT stock deal, Tesla speculation, because it is speculation, but once you watch that video, it has a lot of great details of why we believe that there's a deal with Tesla. All right, and I wanted to touch base on a stock that I have done videos on in the past before, and that's right, Carnival Cruise Line, ticker CCL. I know, it's rough. These cruise lines got destroyed during the pandemic, and I know their balance sheets are a little sketchy right now. It's not looking good. I guess you could say this is a risky play, but I'm a huge cruise fan. I usually take one cruise a year. If I could, I would do 2 or 3 cruises. We actually have a cruise plan on the brand new Carnival Mardi Gras coming up here at the end of this month. And I'm investing in this company because I love the company. I love what they're doing. They have excellent customer service. When you're on that ship, man, you feel like you're in another world. I'm telling you, cruising is amazing. And here you can see, I bought this stock down into $8 again. I love it. And I plan on buying more because I just think, and there is a risk, man. If the market gets bad, we go into a huge recession, this could be bad. But you got to remember too, the Saudi Arabia fund, the public fund, is backing this. They bought this at $8, took a huge stake in Carnival Cruise Lines. But I wanted to pull up here, right here. Retirement Systems of Alabama has a 5.42 million stock holdings in Carnival Cruise Lines. Now, if you click on this article and you do a little research, there is a lot of retirement funds and other companies out there buying up these cruise lines right now. You got Carnival Cruise Line, you got Royal Caribbean, and you got Norwegian Cruise Line. I prefer to buy Carnival because I've cruised on about 6 Carnival cruises right now. I think about 5 or 6. I can't remember, it's so many. I'm currently gold status, working my way up to the platinum and then diamond. So currently working my way up to platinum. Got to get 75 days on the sea. It's going to take a few more years of cruising to get there, but I'm hoping to get there. Oh yeah, and the other thing I wanted to, so another reason why I'm kind of bullish, like, Terry, why are you going to cruising stuff? That's bad. It is risky, but it's something I love, and I don't see it going under. I just don't see it. Maybe I'm wrong. Like I said, this is, I guess, a risk, not risk. You know, investing in something that I love and care about. And I still think people, as you can see here, the demand is actually, getting better. The demand is actually high. Bookings are up. The deposits for future cruises is up. And you got news like this coming out. Norwegian cruises will drop requirements for negatives in most countries, but not the U.S. They're starting to do this in Europe as test trials. And it could be the next 3 months, maybe beginning of the year, maybe no testing for United States. How awesome would that be? And here you can see the cruise industry returned to normal after more than 2 years by USA Today. Now, if you read that article, it pretty much says that it's very risky and they do not recommend buying cruise stocks, but they do mention that article. If there is no recession and the market rallies, cruise stocks are going to rally hard. That's right. So you do have a risk with buying this because I guess it could go to zero if they'd go bankrupt. But if there is no recession, which this is like the weirdest recession I've ever been through, because everywhere I go, like local carnivals, local malls, it's usually pretty packed. People's out buying, shopping, doing whatever. I still, as I said before, I still personally think people's going to take that vacation, but they're not going to buy a lot of the luxury items while on vacation. And with a cruise, you pay for your cruise and everything's pretty much included. All your food, all your entertainment, certain drinks. Now, if you want your alcohol and soda, you have to pay for. You want extra pictures and excursions. You want to gamble on the boat. You want to do specialty dining. That costs a little more. But overall, you could just buy and get on the boat, and you don't have to really spend a dime if you don't want to. So I still think people's going to book and do those vacations. I still think people's going to go to the beach. People's going to, get their hotels, and they're still going to buy food and stuff when they're on vacations, but they may not go to all the fancy restaurants. They may do more fast food to save money, and they may not buy as many souvenirs. So that's what I'm kind of thinking people's going to do. We will see whether I'm right or wrong when the numbers come out. So yeah, Carnival Cruise Lines, I love it. I'm buying it. I plan on buying more. Like I said, I'm not recommending any of you buy it. I'm not recommending anyone to buy any of my stocks. But I'm loving GameStop, loving my MMTLP, and I'm loving CCL as well. Of course, you guys know I have a couple other stocks I like. And right now, if the market does a recovery, which I don't know, it's 50-50. We'll see if the market recovers. But I do think that I'm really excited about Carnival Cruise Line. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, please smash thumbs up. Check out my links down below. It really helps out the channel. And I will catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.